Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So today we have a doozy, guys. If you can believe this, here we have an article called Husband and Wife Lose Teaching Jobs After Students Find Explicit OnlyFans Account. Yes, gentlemen, you read that correctly. Alright, so let's just jump into this here, because this one just takes the cake. So it says, 2 teachers in Arizona lost their jobs after students found their OnlyFans account that had featured a video made in the classroom. So they were filming content in the classroom at the school. The newspaper reported that the middle school teacher Samantha Peer, who made online explicit under the alias Chloe Carter, and her husband Dylan Peer were former employees of the Lake Havasu Unified School District. According to the newspaper, middle school students found explicit content made on the Peers' OnlyFans account and began circulating it among themselves, although it was not known how the students found the content in the first place. Gee, I wonder how they found it. Gee, could it be Google? Could it be maybe... come on, kids aren't dumb, you know? In a video statement on Friday, Samantha Pierce said she and her husband began filming the content because their students' salaries were no longer enough to support their family. Before turning to this type of content, she became an advisor for several clubs and was going to coach softball in the spring to pick up extra stipends. My children are the most important thing to me, and I'm already spending countless hours outside of my contract time on extra school activities, and I don't think that it's fair that I have to sacrifice my own children's time because our professional salary did not pay enough. So let's back up here, guys. If your children are the most important to you, what are you putting OnlyFans content out there for? You know what I mean? Like, if your students can find it, you don't think that your kids are going to find it when they're older? I mean, seriously, this is one of the most short-sighted, moronic, idiotic, boneheaded things I've ever heard in my entire life. And the fact that the husband was in on it, he's an idiot too. Now, I don't shame people for actually doing this type of content if it's your only job, and then if you don't want to have kids or anything, or if you realize what you're getting into. But if you have a daytime job, a visible one like a teacher, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I think that somehow you could just keep this stuff separate. That's just stupid. So, Samantha Pierce said she began filming content at the beginning of the summer to pay for necessities. She said, I chose an anonymous name as well as blocking the entire state of Arizona on OnlyFans so it wasn't accessible to anyone living in the state. Lady, this is the World Wide Web. World Wide Web. She doesn't think that everything's just like interconnected, that she can just block off Arizona and no one's gonna know. Come on. Here we go. Pierre admitted that she made a spicy video in a school classroom and advertised it. So she advertised that she did it at the school, but said it was done after school hours on the weekend with no students present. Oh, okay. So it was done after hours, so that makes it okay. Despite her efforts, the content eventually became public knowledge. Samantha Pierce said she herself found out that a community member raised concerns about her OnlyFans content on October 24th, which led to her being placed on paid administrative leave and probation pending the investigation. 2 days later, I had asked that an individual that was assigned to my case be removed because they had created a hostile work environment between me and other coworkers for several years during my employment. I did not feel safe with them knowing this information, and I felt that they would spread it in retaliation for their own personal vendetta. Spread it. It's already out there, you knucklehead. Like, she doesn't think that if the kids knew, the whole staff didn't know? Come on now. The former middle school teacher said that she resigned on October 31st under pressure, quote unquote. According to her, she was told that only she, the superintendent, the person who was assigned to her case, knew of the situation. Everyone knew about your OnlyFans. What are you talking about? She said that she was told that if she resigned Before the board meeting, the school district would not publicize the situation. However, on November 2nd, her husband, who worked at the school too, was put on paid administrative leave after the faculty said pictures of herself were being shared among the teachers. Oh no! So they were seeing all types of her business in the teachers' lounge. He was then fired on November 1st because of his status as an at-will employee. Samantha Pierce said it was only on November 6th that the social media she used to advertise her content went viral. Previous students, teachers, and other people from her community began following the page as well. These teachers were also telling students my anonymous name and showing them my page, she said. This was also sent to the parents, and they decided to do the same thing as well. According to the News Herald, an email from the school was sent out to parents on November 7th that the students at Thunderbolt Middle School, where Samantha Pierce worked, were sharing the spicy material with each other. Man, so now you got all the kids on their phones checking out this teacher and her husband's private business. Well, not, I guess it's public because it's on OnlyFans. But one parent cited in the article, Aaliyah Bilski told the newspaper she learned about it from her daughter, who said she heard about it from staff. So one of the teachers was saying stuff to the students. She said the school sent the aforementioned email after she herself made a Facebook post asking about the situation that went viral. If it was just an OnlyFans account, I wouldn't be as upset because then that would 100% be on the kids' parents. But this was public and an easy Google search to find everything, Bilski told the News Herald. The former teacher said she faced harassment from parents who put her address online and threatened to show her children revenge spicy content of their mother. She also lost her gym membership because underage members took pictures and videos of her while she was working out, causing the gym to cancel her membership. I'm already paying the consequence by losing my teaching certificate as well. So she lost her certificate too. I'm already paying the consequence by losing my teaching certificate as well as losing the job I love most. Pierce still appears to be running her OnlyFans, with the last public post being her video statement, "Whose husband am I gonna steal next?" Man, so she lost her teaching job, lost her certificates, so she can't teach anywhere else, and her boneheaded husband got fired. And this is a couple that has kids. Does it get any worse than this? I think the only thing worse would be if she got caught having relations with one of the students. But we all know that that's on the rise, female teachers and their male students. So, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. I mean, this has to be one of the most boneheaded things that I've ever heard. And the fact that parents who have kids would do this and be naive enough to think that they can keep their teaching life or their work life and their OnlyFans separate. Come on, man. So, all right, you guys, like, subscribe, stay safe. I'm out of here.